well, I believe you either have got it or you haven't, to be honest. But obviously winning points gives you confidence, and that's all you can do really, just try and win points for your team. And I kind of believe that if you've played in the Mosconi Cup and had success, I actually think you could kind of like have a year off the game and show up at the Mosconi.
Yeah.
Because it's so unique to everything else. I firmly believe that.
Well, that was a nice break from Van Boening. One ball sitting right by the side pocket for him.
Yeah, key shot is obviously getting back up for this blue 2 ball. And then the balls will be sat pretty. This looks pretty sporty from SVB. Couldn't put this better with your hand, could you, Jerry?
Oh, man. What control. The rest of them, not much trouble out there, Carl.
No, that was a lovely shot, lovely speed control. Jerry, it's a pleasure to be sat alongside yourself, a legend of the booth.
Well, I'm happy to be beside a legend of the queue, so.
Shane knows the importance of this point. Goes without saying, if they can get on the hill, which would be 10, just takes a bit of pressure off the next couple of guys coming out.
Huge match for both sides. We are getting so close to that 11 score that's needed. But there's just been no room between these two teams all week. Most evenly matched Mosconi Cup I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's been thrilling day after day. The atmosphere has been electric in Las Vegas as well. So he's landed dead straight on this brown 7, but he can manipulate the pocket, no problem. I wonder if when SVB seen the team sheet, he was pleased he weren't playing Joshua Filler.
I'm sure he wasn't terribly disappointed. Filler has had his number this week. Well, if there's anything bothering Shane, you sure can't tell it by his play. Van Boening takes the first mark. 1-0 USA. Boy, this crowd has really been the 6th man this week. They have really been into it. They have energized the players, supported them all the way, and they've had a good time. Mr. Kachi did a great job in that last round. Has every reason to be proud of his effort.
Yeah, I'm sure Tyler Steyer will not be happy with his performance. Missed 3 or 4 balls to give Kachi a chance. And there's Alex Kazakis. These two have played on day 2. The score was 5-1 SVB.
There Everybody's breaking from that same spot on the table. They seem to have found the sweet spot that works for everyone.
Yeah, the intention is to try and pop the wing ball, which is the brown 7. Let's see where that goes. Goes low.
Yeah, went low. The other day when it was going high, the player said they had to take some speed off to get it back toward the pocket. I don't know if they have to put some extra speed on it now to make it come higher. But they'll be making some adjustments. That dry break brings Van Boening back to the table. He has a chance here to break Kazakis' serve.
Yeah, this is a little thin one.
Yeah, the key is getting on the 2 ball, because the cue ball could run into the 4 if he doesn't draw away from it. I mean the 5, pardon me.
Yeah, that was always the problem, but I don't think that's too bad, you know. You might be able to bank this in the bottom right corner.
Yeah, and with the right speed, he could make that a bit of a two-way shot and not leave anything if he misses. He has missed it, but he got the safe. He played the two-way.
Yeah, you're right, Jerry. That's always the kind of intention. If you do miss the bank, try and get cover as well.
This is a real problem for Kazakis.
It's also a problem when you've never won a singles point as well, Jerry.
Yeah, that's a little added pressure. But he has got to find a place to hide. Oh, he's jumping.
It's not a bad option. At least he's guaranteed the hit, you would think, and
yeah,
needs a little lady look, especially when both balls are flying around the table.
Could have been a lot worse than this. No doubt Shane will find a place to put this 2-ball where Kazakis will have another problem, but take a look at the jump shot here.
Could see the cue ball bouncing over, couldn't you?
Yes, you could. Oh, he's able to cut it. Wow.
Yeah, that was very deceiving, wasn't it? I was with you, Jerry. I didn't think he could cut that ball in, but he has. And has he landed on this red 3-ball?
He's bending down to look at it to see if he can get by there. Apparently he can. Oh, lovely English off of that rail. Reverse the path of the cue ball. He'll play the 4-ball, and he's going to be playing shape on the purple 5 that's just about in the middle of the table, which has 5 of the 6 pockets available to it. So he's got some room to play with here. And Carl, that gives him everything he needs just to float down the table for the 6.
Yes, that's correct. This game is all about angles. Always try and give yourself a nice angle, and there you see it again, using the 2 rails. You see the big angle is left, so that's going to cause no problems getting up towards this brown 7. The 8-ball sitting nicely over the middle. This should be over, Jerry.
Should be.
SVB, when he gets in that flow, he's a dangerous, dangerous dude.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The last thing you want is to see Shane comfortable at the table if you're playing him. Nothing left for this one. Shane gets it done, goes out to a 2-0 lead, and he's really in business form today because he never asked the crowd for a super cheer on that 9-ball or anything. He's just concentrating on the work at hand. Oh, once again, fans are dancing while Shane is working.
There you see Alex Kazakis. Unfortunate start in this match. He's not done much wrong, but his Mosconi Cup record is not the best.
Yeah, there was frustration all over that face.
Yeah, and he knows it's not easy sat there when things aren't going your way or you've missed balls and things like that. It's the longest chair in the world.
All right, chair's got to feel like it's got a seat made of nails when you're in this position. Must be so hard to erase all doubt from your mind when you're in this position.
Yeah, he just needs an easy start, doesn't he? You know,
yeah.
like a sort of 6-ball run, every ball over each pocket. That would help. And he's crunched a break again. 2 balls going to get kicked. Where's he going to finish up? He doesn't have a shot.
2 ball is right beside the 9. That's got Shane thinking. Boy, there's a lot between Shane and that 2 ball. He's going to push. This does put the player pushing at a bit of a disadvantage because the incoming player has his choice of whether to take the shot or give it back.
Yeah, he's going to just push over to this right-hand side rail, and he's going to just make sure he leaves that little edge, but if he gets this ball back, he's going to try and float the cue ball off the edge of the 2 just to contact that side rail and nestle in behind the 9. Brutal shot to take on.
How about a gentle kick off that side rail?
Is there a gap? There might just be a gap, you know. Let's have a look.
Yeah, he can get to the rail, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's a sensible move, handed it back.
Yeah.
Huge, huge distance here. Like you say, Joe, if the 2 ball does squeeze past the 9 off the bottom rail, could he possibly get there? Yeah, he's looking at this.
Yeah, that has to be the plan he had.
All right, nice and easy now, folks. Thank you. Extension, please. Thank you.
Shane will take another walk. Take another good look.
Tough shot, this real tough shot.
Really is.
He's tried to make the 9. I think he's tried to make the 9. Well, would you look at that? SVB. You're a lucky boy.
The champions always seem to get the rolls.
To be fair, it's not a bad option what he's tried, because he was trying to get the 2 ball out the way and somewhere up table. And he wasn't far away from the 9 ball, was he?
No. Boy, it's got to be just awful to have to come and kick or jump, and he's going to jump. Oh. Three things can happen, and 2 of them are bad.
It was a good effort, Jerry, wasn't it? It weren't far away.
A great effort. And Shane, no cherries out there for Shane to pick. That was really a great effort. I mean, of course, he wanted to make it, but he hit it with the right speed so that the 2 ball came back up into the mix.
Obviously, you would think SVB is going to chase this 9. He's going to try and get a good cue ball as well. 2 options. And he's missed the 9 by a long way. You can see the cue ball tracking towards the top. And Kazakis gets first look now at the table, but it's long and he's got a bit of work to do to get on this red 3 ball that's up towards the left-hand side of the table.
Yeah, and there's traffic between where the cue ball could wind up and that 3. The 9 ball's got huge ears.
Yeah, you got to be careful you don't get too much into this and draw behind the 7. You see, bumps the 7 though, so it's not bad.
You really called that one. Wow. And
another tricky shot coming up here though.
Yeah, the table's not being very kind to him with this layout. But if he can get past this shot, it'll be pretty sweet.
He's missed quite a few balls in this year's Mosconi Cup, and I have to be honest, he's not even getting close. You've got to feel for the guy. So look how far he misses this by.
Yeah. Drove it to the rail. Long shot.
Yeah, he's a natural angle, so just pot your ball.
Yeah.
SVB gives Kazakis a lifeline.
Or did he? Was there an alley?
There is an alley. And you'd have thought Alex would have been back at the table. Things like that can swing momentum, and this is what Alex needs.
These pockets seem to get tighter every day.
It's not too bad, that. Never easy when the ball's sat kind of in the pocket to control the cue ball, so you'll take that.
Oh, he needed a little more steam. I mean, he should be okay, but he'd love to be 2 more inches up the table.
Yeah, he's going to have to float this purple 5 in the corner and play on the brown 7 for this bottom right pocket, kind of where his hand is. So it's a natural shot just to float across. Shouldn't cause too many problems. Needs a bounce though. Needs this to bounce. 50-yard line.
Boy, that is a tough leave.
Yeah, I think you've got to play this down the rail still for the pocket.
Yep.
You wanted, because you can kind of miss this and it'll still fall. So you've got a bigger pocket on this shot. Just make sure you catch this rail. Good shot.
Ooh. I think the 9-ball blocks him from the easiest pocket, so he's got another shot where he'll be shooting away from the pocket.
He's forgot about position there.
Yeah.
Put everything into the pot. It's a thin one in left middle.
Ooh.
Cue ball will be traveling fast, so.
Yeah, he turned that cue ball way loose. Oh, fine shot.
That will settle him down.
Yes, it will.
And this 9-ball will give SVB something to think about.
Kazakis gets it done. Trails 2-1 in our race to 5. Quite a break shot, 3 balls down.
Yeah, remember when I spoke about that 6-ball finish he needed?
Yeah.
But he's been unlucky. I don't think he's got a shot on this blue too. So that's real unfortunate.
Whoever gets the first good shot here is going to take this rack.
So there you can see the edge of the blue too.
He's got to make it or tie Shane up somehow. And that's how. He's further away from the 9-ball than he would like to be, but a block is a block.
Yeah, it was a good shot there. He knew the 2-ball was going over to the right-hand side, and the 9-ball was a good blocker. There you see Shane getting the short stick ready. Tricky spot this as well.
That's a tricky jump shot on the table. That's short for you. You could be bouncing off the table.
Suspension, please. Thank you.
I don't think if he hits the edge of the 2, could he make the 4 in the side? I'm not so sure if that's on. It looks close. Is he going to try and stop the cue ball dead? He's played for the 4. And where are they going to finish? So it's a chance for Alex off the good safety shot. And what looked like going 3-0 down after missing that 3 for Alex, these balls could make it 2-2. What a huge point this is turning out to be.
Yeah.
Needs cue ball to stop and then carry on. So
Clumsy cueing over the 9-ball.
yeah, it's not too bad though. You've got to be happy with that whenever you're running into the balls.
Ball he'll be hunting for next is the purple 5.
Suspension, please. Thank you.
Our referee Ken Schumann will be watching this very closely. If the cue stick should touch the 9-ball, it's a foul. Oh boy, that's close. Success. And an open table.
Yeah, this could settle him down, this really could, and this will switch the pressure back over to USA and SVB.
Oh yes. You are so right, Carl. This is going to give Kazakis quite a lift.
It's amazing, Jerry, when a player misses kind of rack ball, how it just changes the dynamics of a match. We were all sat here thinking SVB was about to go 3-0 up, and with this simple 9, it's going to be 2-2.
We are tied up, and we've been saying that all week. Tied at 2 in a race to 5. My, my, my. But Kazakis now can take that frown off his face and look forward to the rest of this match. He's proven to himself he's got what it takes. But of course, there's still work to do. And his opponent, Shane Van Boening, is still just as confident as he always is. Shane just doesn't believe he can lose. Of course, we've seen him do it.
Well, he looked like he could lose there. He didn't look too happy. It's in the back of his mind, that long 3-ball that he missed.
Believe Shane has his hearing aids turned off today. He really likes to be able to stay inside himself, cut out all the distractions. He does a good job of living inside the rails when he plays.
Just thinking about the importance of this match here. What a huge, huge point. If SVB wins, it's obviously going to be 10-8, and they're on the hill, a bit of breathing space. If Kazakis can do the unthinkable and win his first ever singles Mosconi Cup point, it will be 9-9 with Joshua Filler up next.
Oh, yeah.
That looks a tidy break. Now, if the 1 doesn't go in the side, he can certainly play on to the 2-ball.
Yeah, he's got a problem on the table, though, with that 4-8 cluster.
The 1-ball's going to fall as well, so didn't really want that. I just wanted the 1-ball over that kind of area of the pocket, so this is a nasty situation.
Yeah, he sure didn't plan to be in this position. It looks like the easiest thing for him to do would be to play for a safety on the 5. Oh, he takes it now. Oh, and that was a bit of misfortune to come up against the point of that side pocket, so the cue ball is a whole lot closer to the 4 than Shane had intended. Watch this cue ball. Just nicks the point of the side pocket. Instead of being hidden, it's in the open.
It's amazing when you sat here in the arena, where kind of sat right above the arena, and you just sense the matches swapping over, don't you, with momentum. It's amazing.
You can really feel the energy moving.
Obviously, Kazakis has still got the issue of this purple 5, but this is definitely cuttable.
Oh, yeah.
Not guaranteed to know where the cue ball's going.
Oh, a scratch.
I tell you what, that is unlucky, to be honest. It was a good pot. It was kind of one of them types of shots, Jerry, where you're never certain where the white's going to go. Just look at this again. Just misses the 8 ball, finds the rail, and down she goes. Heartbreak.
Look how close this ball gets. Good night. You couldn't have put a piece of paper between that cue ball and the 8 ball.
Yeah, that's what, it is so unlucky, that shot, to be fair to Alex.
It was.
It was a good pot, took his chance, and unfortunately, he should get punished. Needs this cue ball to travel, though. Now it's landed a little bit short, so he's going to have to come off 2 rails. Possibly 3. And there you see it.
Watch the side. Oh, plenty of room.
This rack will just help Shane relax that bit more.
Boening deposits the 9 in the corner. Runs up to a 3-2 lead now. Getting closer. This rack. He'd like to get to that 3 spot himself. Let's see if the purple 5 ball goes in the corner. No, it hangs up.
Yeah, it was close, wasn't it? You could see it rattle there.
But we're not playing hand grenades, so close doesn't count. Shane comes to the table with the choice between a bank and a safe. And again, I like the 2-way shot here.
Well, the safety is very easy, isn't it? Because you can see the wall of balls over to the right side of the table, but I just feel like he's going to take this bank on. It's 9-ball pool. You've got to attack the table.
Oh, he got a rub there that put him way too far over to the right side. I don't know if there's an alley there for him to put that 2-ball through.
Yeah, he could probably just pinch it off the side rail and squeeze it in, but whenever there's big distance, it's a horrible shot. Now, it probably will go in the side, but it's thin.
Yeah, you can see how thin that is. That's almost a 90-degree cut.
And I think he's playing the... He's cueing down. There you see it. Look how low he's hitting on the cue ball.
Yeah. There was an alley. He walked right down it.
Yeah, you could see the object ball. Look at the object ball. Just catches the rail, slides in. Cue ball has landed a little bit funky. This shot is all about make the 3 ball. Make sure you make the 3 ball and don't land on the left side of the table. Lovely shot. That looks like rack shot there. 2 good shots from, well, 3 good shots really. The bank shot as well.
The next ball is already hanging in the corner. That's the purple 5 in the lower right corner.
In practice, SVB would make these 100 out of 100.
With one hand.
And the other one tied behind his back, Jerry.
Yeah.
But this is not practice. This is the 26th Mosconi Cup. And it currently stands 12-12 with 1 draw.
You would like to have just enough angle to be able to make the 7 ball without touching the 9. And he's got it.
Yeah, these 3 balls from 2-2. SVB's got these 3 simple balls to give himself a bit of breathing space.
Wow.
Playing exhibition shots now.
Yeah. That one surprised me.
Yeah, it's not too bad as long as he can just pop this and float off the top rail. As long as the natural angle's not kind of straight in the pocket. He's cueing quite down on this ball though. Yeah, he was fine. That's a natural angle. Natural angle of the pot. Was going nowhere near the top left pocket, so SVB will be on the hill with this 9 ball.
That's exactly where he's standing. Up on top of the hill, leads our match 4-2. Kazakis now has to really dig deep. He can't afford to make a mistake.
One of the nicest guys on tour. But it's fair to say his 2nd Mosconi Cup, along with the 1st, he's not quite been at the races.
Well, Mosconi Cup does take a little getting used to. Wing ball flies in, but the cue ball's been kicked. So it's up to fortune as to where it lands, and it lands in a great spot for Van Boening. The 2 ball is right there close to him.
Yeah, as you can see, as Jerry said there, he's got a lovely shot on the blue 2. Does the red 3 pass this green 6 ball?
Well, if not, he can draw it back and play it in the side or in the other corner. He's smiling now. He likes the layout. He's already got the pattern for the whole rack in his head. He knows where he's going from shot to shot.
Yeah, this is a tricky angle, you know, to try and get back over in this center of the table.
Right.
It's not easy. He's going to try and power this in and come off one rail. Oh, he's played it lovely, it has to be said. Lovely shot, SVB.
I don't think he has quite a whole pocket, but he's got enough room.
Yeah, and the beauty of where he's landed, even if he has to pinch a little bit of the pocket, where the pink 4 is, he can just play a little stop shot and he can play it gently, so the pocket will swallow this ball up.
He has to be careful of the foul on the ball that he's reaching over. Oh my!
Played it too hard for my liking. He pulled the cue ball back. He should have just took his medicine and left it there, and he could have played that shot even softer. Take another look here at the pace he plays it. That ball would have fell if he'd have played it softer. Big moments coming up. He didn't need to get 4 inches further back. He was on the 4 ball. Just play a stop shot and that ball falls.
Yeah, he stayed too far away from the 6.
So as you can see, the ball's in the pocket. Never easy to control the cue ball. This looks pretty good though, you know. This looks good.
Looks great. Come on.
Yeah, that's fine. He can just play this off 2 rails. Well, he's drawing it, so there's not as much angle as I thought. So he's just drawing it off the side rail.
All there for the taking, Carl.
Yeah, and of course, there was always going to be more drama, Jerry.
Oh, yeah. It would be fitting for every match now to go hill-hill because this thing's been so tight all week.
You're a bad man, Jerry. He's playing it lefty. Very easy to overdraw this or stop it dead. Oh, he had the angle, thought it was straight. My apologies. He knows this match should be over. It should be 10-8 USA.
Well, he's got to get that thought out of his head.
Easy.
So this 9 ball, and it will be Kazakis to break in the next rack.
Quite an unexpected opening for Kazakis. And he's gotten it all done. He now only trails by 1 point, 4-3. But he can't allow Shane Van Boening to have any opportunities from now on. We're going to take a look here at the way that Shane Van Boening missed this shot. Now watch his reaction. He puts his hand on his head. He just can't believe it. You've never had that happen to you.
Many times, I'm afraid. It was just purely the pace he played it. He tried to come back closer to the 4. Didn't need to. Take your medicine. Make sure you put your ball.
Take a look at both these guys. The look on their face is just pure concentration.
Two concerned faces there. What is going to happen? The dreaded kick in the side pocket.
We've seen it too many times this week. Take a look. Cue ball looked destined to be in the center of the table, and instead, it's down in the hole.
That is really unfortunate. That's all going on.
Terrible break.
Now is he playing on the combo? Or is he going to play? The 2-ball does go down this rail though,
yeah,
past the
sure
purple
does.
5, so
I would think he'd just draw back an inch or two and play the 2 down here. We've seen bad things happen from combination shots today. Yeah, he's going to take the easier shot.
yeah, he had a second glance, didn't he? And he realised that the 2-ball did go down the rail, so after potting this ball, he's going to naturally come over for the red 3. Needs to really bear down now, because this is, it pulls one of them games where when you're on the hill and you have your chance, if you don't take it, you don't deserve to win. You deserve all the bad luck in the world.
They've said for years the toughest games to win are the first one and the last one. And this would be the last one for Van Boening.
So this needs to be hit softly. A little bit too softly.
Yeah, he's awful close to his work here.
Yeah. Kind of didn't want to get through it and put a bit of juice on that ball. That might not be too bad though, you know, Jerry. He's got a kind of angle, hasn't he? So he can come back across table for the purple 5.
Do you go above the side pocket just to make sure you avoid it?
Yeah, you would definitely think he's going to go above. He's very close.
Oh, God.
So there was a few USA fans with their heart in their mouths then.
I imagine Shane was feeling his spine tingle as well.
There you see SVB zoning down. These are the biggest 4 balls of this year's Mosconi Cup. I'll say the fans have come and they've really brought their A game this year. They've been loud. We've had some good banter, good shouts.
This to put America on the hill.
Now I'm just wondering, can he just float this in with a bit of right spin and come down into the middle, or does he have to use the second rail? It's always deceiving, isn't it,
it is.
The camera for us, so let's see what he does.
I think he'll just come back out one rail.
Yeah, he's got to miss the 8 here. I thought he had quite an angle. It's a good shot, though. Very good shot. Now he's missed the ball in this pocket to kind of win the match. Surely he's not going to miss this one. Now you'd love to get straight on this 9 ball, wouldn't you? You don't want any kind of angle. Oh, lovely shot. Use the spin to contact the rail to drag the cue ball down, and would you look at this. Poor Kazakis had an unfortunate scratch as you see Shane geeing up the crowd. He's asked for his extension. There you see all the USA fans on their feet. This place is about to erupt.
Listen to the noise. Shane Van Boening has taken America to the hill in this year's Mosconi Cup. They now lead 10-8. Europe's got some work to do. They've got to win 3 matches on the trot and not allow America to take another one, or else the cup's going to stay here in the U.S.